Hi guys, welcome back to the Culture Golf Academy. I'm here today to help you with your wedge play. Okay, so what we're going to do today, we're going to give you two nice simple thoughts for your wedges and one drill which is going to really help you practice those two thoughts that we've been going through this morning. So first and foremost, when you play a wedge shot, okay, we shouldn't be hitting them full out. That's because again, our distances will vary and we're obviously trying to hit them the correct distance each and every time. So for example, I've got a hole set up here at the 10th at the Brabazon, over the water. I've laid it up, I've got 84 yards left to go. It's really, really important to know that my full out 58 degree wedge usually goes 100 yards. So I need to try and reduce that down without compromising how committed I am to that golf shot. You see a lot of golfers, they'll just swing it slow. Unfortunately, that will really change your timing, your body being in the wrong position. So how can we make it easier to control your yardage without having to change too much of your technique? So the first thing we're going to talk about is weight distribution, okay? On your full swing, you start with your weight behind the ball. You turn behind the golf ball to try and generate as much sort of backswing and core turn as you can to then throw yourself at the golf ball and really increase that speed through the ball. On a wedge, we're not trying to increase speed, we're trying to hit it at the correct distance. So again, accuracy is so much more important than anything else. So the one thing is, if we can get that feeling of turning through properly, we're going to be a lot more consistent. So what I'm going to try and get you to do today is actually keep our weight on the left hand side, maintain our weight on the left hand side and turn through. In turn, what that also does, it actually will reduce the length of your backswing. What I mean by that is that if our weight is on the right hand side like we do on a full shot, we turn behind the ball and obviously you can see the hands get quite high. With the weight on the left hand side here, the same movement will have a much shorter backswing. Being shorter means we can then attack the golf ball a bit more because it's not going to go too far. So we know that if we get the strike right, it's going to go the desired distance. So first thing I'll show you how it works, then I'll give you a really good drill to work on with it. So firstly, I've got 84 yards. So for me, that's theoretically, if it's 100 yards, this should be an 84% shot. So 85% swing width should be pretty good. So what we're looking for, okay, weight on the left-hand side will hopefully lead to a shorter swing. Okay, so keep the weight on that left side. Take your setup, okay. Keep the weight in the same position, okay, and that allows us to sort of get the right distance up, and there's landing pretty much spot on. You get the desired spin rate, and it comes right next to the flag, so that's good news, okay. So a really easy drill to do this is actually to actually lift your right heel off the ground and play the shot very much tilted with your hips towards your target, and learn to naturally hit down on the ball rather than trying to force yourself to hit down on the ball. So what that means is if my weight's on my left hand side, my right heel is up, as you can see, it allows us to keep the weight in the same place and turn through naturally. As long as you don't plant that foot down, it means you've got to keep the weight on that left side and obviously get through the target. So with my heel up in the air, my weight forward, I'm naturally going to be a little bit steeper, okay? Shorter backswing, fractionally short that one. But again, that allows me to control that weight, get that strike right. So for me to improve my shot next time, I know that one again just needs to be slightly longer in the backswing. And hopefully the same strike with the same downward velocity, okay? So again, weight on the left hand side, power target. Let's really feel like you keep the weight in the same place. Compress the ball, okay, it's a better strike, and you're going to get the right result. So remember, keep your weight on the left, have your backswing shorter than normal. That's obviously because we've got our weight on the left rather than turning behind, and really keep the weight in the same position. Make sure we naturally come through. Keeping your weight on the left hand side will also automatically make you steeper and actually take divots, and it'll give you much better results for your wedges.